Welcome to Hermit Woods, where there's a story in every bottle. Oh, you can't. Yeah, because that's this camera. All right, well, that's what it is.
How are we
so
live?
we're going to talk without the camera.
I think we're live.
We are live. Hello, everybody. If you're out there,
Hey!
you can hear us.
Happy Halloween! Oh, that's pretty good, Bob. If Ken scooches in just a tiny bit.
I'll scooch in a little. Perfect.
Can everybody hear us and see
get
us?
over here. You get over there.
There we go.
There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Are people on? Can you see people?
Yep, Geraldine, Matt, and Christine have joined us, it looks like.
Am I blocking all the views of the kids, though?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Actually, if you went over near Marika.
That'd be better?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, sort of near the post. There you go.
Can everybody hear us and see us?
Yep.
Yeah,
Let us know.
Did we get the technology right, finally?
Maybe.
Not exactly,
Not
not exactly a flawless start, but hey, we're here again.
Yeah.
we go.
And,
Cheers. Cheers to another Monday.
Cheers.
A crazy Monday at that.
Right.
Quite so. Yeah, it's hopping
So,
out here.
Marika, you got a brown cup. What do you have in that brown cup?
I have some scary.
I want a brown cup.
I want a brown cup too.
Get some brown cups all
Can I get a
around.
brown cup?
Brown cup event. I think you scared everybody away, Bob.
I guess.
It must be the hat. You want it?
So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah,
trick-or-treating in downtown Meredith
want one,
tonight,
Ken?
one of the busiest spots
Thank you.
around.
Yeah.
Do you want
so
a brown
until,
cup?
Yes, please.
Later
Ken would like a
on.
brown cup too.
And we have Crystal
you.
here handing out a giant bowl of candy, and Randy has got some treats for the
Which one has
adults.
more?
We have some mulled petite blue here.
Oh, is that what it is? All
Yeah,
right.
adults need treats too.
So this is every Halloween we get probably somewhere between 300 and 400 kids to come up on our porch. So we thought we'd go live from the porch and let you join in some of the festivities. We have the Halloween music blaring in the background, so I hope you can hear us okay.
Right.
Does everybody
Yes,
seem
yep,
like
they
they're
can
good?
hear and see us. Yeah, we got
Good,
confirmation.
Excellent.
So if you're joining us for the first time, couple things. Where am I pointing? Over here.
Down, I believe.
I use the wand.
Yeah, use the wand.
Here's the wand.
So is it over here?
I think it is down in that corner. Yeah.
On YouTube, you subscribe down here with the magic wand. And then on Facebook, there's a little bell. You subscribe on Facebook. Click that bell. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel or you subscribe to our Facebook channel, every time we go live, you'll get a notification, which is every Monday night at 5:30. And then possibly from a sailboat in the middle of Narragansett Bay,
Right.
or
Or
from
on
a motorcycle
cabin
in the middle of the
nowhere.
woods, or a cabin, or whatever. Who knows?
Wherever.
We'll go live. So hopefully you'll subscribe and have some fun with us. And also, if you're watching today, please make yourself known. Say something in the comments so we know you're there. And if you have any questions for us, please feel free to ask. It's a pretty loose format tonight. We're really here just to enjoy Halloween and see some of the crazy
There's
costumes.
quite a few ghouls and interesting costumes coming up
Yes,
already.
yes.
A lot of dinosaurs. We've
A lot of
already seen like
dinosaurs.
4 of those big inflatable dinosaurs
Wow.
that are very entertaining to watch try and get up and down our stairs.
It's scary to
It
watch.
is a little
trying to get
bit.
up and down our stairs.
They usually have a handler, a dino handler,
Yes.
getting them in and out.
Happy Halloween.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Here's
Now that
the
we all have our
Did
brown
we
cups.
talk about our brown cups?
Yes.
yeah.
What's in
Yeah,
them?
this is mulled petite blue.
liquid candy.
We did it
This is
last
the
year.
adult candy.
Yeah, last year we did a great show at one point about mulled wine and talked about how, traditionally it's just a dry red. So we've done petite blue an awful lot, and we've done heirloom crabapple a whole bunch. But
And we have new little packages, right?
we do, yeah. So last year, we found it pretty much all of our wines mulled, particularly really nicely. Even ones you wouldn't expect, like Northern Berry Red was the one that surprised me the most.
Oh, wow. That was
Really
good.
good. But yeah, this year we got new little spice packets that are really cool. We actually mailed a whole bunch of our corks off to this
I'll go
company.
get one.
Yeah, Bob, there's some right over on the barrel.
Right there on the barrel.
I brought some out. So yeah, we shipped off our corks to this company, and they custom made these little spice packets. So
Good, that's right in the scene.
all you have to do is you
Right.
take off the label and you drop that whole packet right in your pot, and the cork makes it float, so you don't lose the packet down in. And so you mix, the wine with a little bit of water and some
So you just put it in a crock
sugar
pot?
to taste.
Now, what's the sort of ratio? Two bottles of wine? For that one package,
So the
or
recipe on that card actually just says one bottle for a
One
package, but you can do more than that.
You could probably stretch
Especially,
it.
if you leave it for longer. You don't want it to boil, otherwise you're going to boil off all the alcohol, and what's the point in that?
Definitely don't want it to
Yeah,
boil.
you just want it to get nice and warm for a while, and that'll steep the spices into it, and the longer you leave it, the spicier it'll get.
So it has to stay, scientists here, below 150 degrees, right?
Yeah, 172 degrees.
Is when alcohol
the vapor
starts
point
burning
for
off.
ethanol. So at 1 atmosphere pressure sea level.
Just warm.
So,
So just warm, 150 or less.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like 120. You don't want to drink it at 150.
Yeah, you don't want it scorching anyway. So just warm it up to liberate all those spices into the liquid.
And yeah, you can stretch it. You can often, you can add some water. My mom used to get just like Welch's grape juice and mix it with wine and the mulling spice. Just sort of
It's actually
stretch it
very
every
mild
day.
tonight. It's like 55 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's been warm all week. It's supposed to be
57.
68 again on Saturday.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I remember going trick-or-treating with my kids, who are now in their 30s. So it was 20 years ago or 25 years ago in Laconia in a snowstorm. It was frigid out. There was half a foot of snow. We were dragging a little wagon down the road. And after about 5 houses, the kids were like, can we go back and just eat our candy?
We're done.
It was brutal.
That's what I think of when I think of Halloween as a kid. I think it's cold. It's always cold. But we haven't had a cold Halloween in a long time.
No.
It's been a while.
All my
I remember-
Halloweens were in Southern California, so it was never cold.
Never cold.
We just walked around with a pillow sack, and there's lots of homes in suburban LA area.
I definitely remember having to layer leggings under whatever I was wearing and just like extra
Extra
things. You gotta be cozy.
It's definitely different
It's a
now. It's
great
been
night.
warm every
Tonight is
Halloween
wonderful.
For as long as I can remember now.
Yeah. So
But it's still nice to have some old wine.
yeah,
It is.
still keeps it toasty. So question for both of you: what is the best Halloween costume that you've ever done?
Oh boy. I've never been a big fan of Halloween. I have a hat on, so it loosely qualifies. Right?
Yeah.
But I've got a jacket on,
So
How many times have you used that
Chemist
for Halloween here?
and
some chemistry tools.
Chemistry.
chemistry.
I
Right?
mean, we've got a whole
You have a
Ken
wand.
scientist dressed up down on the corner there.
I know. That's
We've
why I
had
was
him up there
looking
for a
my
while.
jacket. I'm actually wearing Chuck.
One of the coolest costumes that I just because I remember this so vividly, probably more so from pictures actually from real life, because I was probably only 4 or 5 years old. My mother and father made up proper
From scratch?
proper Minnie and Mickey Mouse,
Wow.
and I got to be Minnie.
For you and Dawn?
Don was Mickey and I was Minnie. I was the shorter of the two, so it kind of made
Right,
sense.
yeah.
But there's some great pictures of me as a kid. There's a little Minnie Mouse.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
I remember, we definitely made costumes, but I don't remember. My mom definitely could sew, but I don't remember her ever sewing us costumes. We just sort of created them based on what we happen to have in our closet. I've never bought a costume to sort of pieced one together based
for
on
us
what
it
I
was always
have.
like a theme. There goes another dinosaur.
Dinosaur across
Well, it
the
looks
street.
difficult to move around it.
The
Yeah,
dinosaur,
see him coming up
he's
the steps.
disappearing because of the green screen.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
green enough that it
Wow.
looks.
That
That's
was
so
a
funny.
disappearance.
On our street, maybe for you folks as well. The green dinosaur is something else.
I had to run over to when they came up the stairs, the three of them. It almost sent the camera flying because their tail and everything's going. It is so funny.
Yeah, we didn't get too much into the costumes, my friends and I, when we were going. It was more about just going to get candy, as much candy as possible. And then there's some shenanigans and hooliganisms that take place when you're...
Yeah, there was some of that, but I won't go into that.
We're not going to go into
That's not
that.
very nice.
It does, yeah. Halloween definitely gets different. I don't know what the last time I was allowed to go trick or treating before I got too old.
There's
But
one
probably
memory,
probably like
that
12.
stood out in my mind. It's interesting. It's still in my memory. I was probably 8 or 9 or 10, and I was out with some older kids, 12 or 14, you know. So I was staying out later. It was dark, and we were just kind of walking down the streets to different places. And there's sidewalks, but we're walking down the street, and I remember one of the older kids. There was a vehicle coming, and he said to his friend, "It's a car with a burned out headlight," because everybody sort of assumed it was a motorcycle going by, and you could stand out, but it wasn't. It was a car with one side that was out, and so.
Did anybody get hit?
No, nobody got hit.
Oh, good.
Because we knew it was a car with a light out. Father Bob.
I was always on the sidewalk. I don't know what I'm talking about though, because where I lived and grew up, there were no sidewalks. So it's not true. So, you guys should let everybody know that they're live. Tell them to pose for the camera.
Wave to all our followers.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, it's been interesting too this last weekend and the weekend before with the club release. I'm seeing a lot of club members, which is always great. I love when we have a release out. We get to see people I haven't seen for a while, and catch up with people. And a number of people came up and they said, "So where have you been lately? Was it on motorcycles or on a sailboat?" They see the activities that are going on, and they just don't ever expect to see us here necessarily.
We're all over the place. We haven't, as a preview too, for those of you watching, especially club members, next week we are going to be tasting the 6 pub wines.
Ah, yes.
So we know we've got a plan.
We actually know what we're doing next Monday.
Yes. Well, we knew we were doing this Monday. We just didn't know how to set it up.
Oh, look at these folks here that just showed up.
There's some hooligans.
Uh-oh.
Bill, you're a little old to be trick-or-treating, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm 21 years old.
Oh.
But I've done this every single year and I'm not stopping today.
You go.
Hey, Bill, happy Halloween.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're live.
We're going live right now.
Say hello to our live
Say
audience.
hello, everybody.
Halloween.
Cheers, Bill.
Such a fun party out on the street, right?
It is.
Yeah.
How much candy did you get?
I said, "What do we?"
It's a purse full of candy.
Oh, I want to take it.
Are you guys?
We're live
We're live. Huh?
on Facebook right now. Say
We're not
hi.
closed.
It's Bill and Dee.
We're open. All right.
There you go.
Wonderful.
All right. Good.
Good seeing you.
Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah, for another 12 minutes.
What?
We're open.
Oh,
Yes, we're open.
So kitchen's closed by now, but they can have a glass of
they
wine.
can have a drink. Yeah.
Yeah, they can have a drink. Let's see.
Of course they can.
Check
We're
it
going to be
in.
here till 7, so as well.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got
Serving drinks on the porch. Mulled wine. Come on by.
Mulled wine.
Bring the
Yeah.
kids. Candy for the kids. mulled wine for the adults.
Candy for the adults too, if you want.
Yes.
Well, of course, but
Got some.
we're gonna have mulled wine and some candy.
we have
Go well
enough
with
candy.
I hope
Lots
so.
of candy.
Yeah.
There are several more bags inside
Okay, good.
whenever we need.
Bob's off camera.
Uh oh, where's he
These-
going?
they
He's
can
probably
come
getting
going
himself
on.
more candy.
We're
That would
gonna
be
be
my
here till
guess.
7. We don't have the kitchen open, but we can have drinks, right?
So,
That's some, I don't know which mic. Which
Oh,
mic?
yeah,
Is
my,
Bob number one?
what's that?
There we
Bob
go.
is
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
good.
just muting Bob while he's in there
He's
chatting
probably
away.
have a conversation.
He's just
and
chatting away.
Good thinking.
Yep.
Otherwise, that would be
He'll come back
quite
out.
confusing. We were listening to your conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, until she turned the mic down.
I should mic down.
That's okay. We're just letting them know they can stay for a drink.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Good.
over here.
You know, my brother-in-law is an expert on death.
On death, yes,
On
I know
death.
that.
Gary
I read some of
Latimer.
his
How
stories.
so?
That's his PhD on death. And he's a professor at Emory University, and he talks about death and
Like from a psychology standpoint or a
from more of a religion,
Okay.
philosophy of
Like,
religion,
okay.
and talks about death. It's one of
Mortality.
his specialties, mortality,
And ethics and okay.
basically why we do everything we do is because we know we're going to die.
I can see that, yeah.
His basic thesis.
Mhm.
And
I
gives
do
lots
more
of
now
talk.
because I know I'm going to die.
Yeah, as you get closer to
I
what you
do as
perceive,
much as absolutely
that's
possible.
right.
I only got 20 or 30 years
So
left.
he
in
got
here.
called
Pack it in.
onto national broadcasts. This is maybe 10 years ago to talk about Halloween because there's lots of various aspects of the event and this whole thing of you know. And I don't remember the details of what he talked about, nor am I the expert on any of that. But it was interesting that he would be called out to. We just think about it, or I think about it, as just an opportunity to get dressed up and go
Get candy. Do
Again, yeah.
you think that's how Halloween's? So I'd like to do
Well, there's
some
because there's
research to
Halloween.
find out why we're here on Halloween.
Well, there's
Costumes and
different
candy.
things like around the world. I actually one of my favorite books growing up was
Somebody bet one of our club
something
members knows.
put
I bet you
on-
Priscilla knows.
it was a book from UNICEF, I think, and I had a couple. One was called like Children Just Like Me, and it was just sort of profiles of kids from all around the world.
interesting.
And then there was one called Celebrations, and it had a whole big page about different holidays and
In different parts of
festivals
the world.
all around the world.
And
some-
Halloween was one.
Halloween is one of them, and they actually talked about Halloween in Canada as sort of that was the sort of example that they gave for Halloween, and how it was pretty similar to what we do here, but I remember there being a few differences. But isn't it? There's so the Day of the Dead celebration down in
Mexico.
Mexico,
yeah. I didn't wonder if that's, but it's a pagan holiday too.
I don't think Day of the Dead is on Halloween. It's another
No?
day.
No, it's a different day.
It's
Too,
different,
isn't
but
it?
all right,
It's a
it's
different
around,
date, yeah.
but it's around the same time of year, isn't it?
That has a religious connotation
Yeah.
too.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
But I think that the All Hallows Eve is more of a pagan thing.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I think Halloween comes from a pagan perspective. But well, I mean, there's lots of evidence that suggests there's a lot of pagan traditions that have translated over the years.
Well, I know
Sure.
that's what happened with Christmas.
Become more of a Christian tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the actual date of December 25th, I think if you trace it back, that's
Saint Nick and
there's a pagan holiday that Christians adopted and sort of
right.
stole away to cover up the pagan holiday, probably.
Don't tell the Christians that.
That's true. But
So, tell us about mulled wine, because this is from your part of the world. This is where you're back.
well, it is and it isn't though. That's what when we did all that research
That's
last
right.
year, we found.
very European.
I think
Romans.
I
I always
think
thought it
of
was
mulled wine as
European,
being very
yeah.
east, Northern European.
Scandinavian countries.
But when we did the research last year, we found basically everywhere that's cool has some variety of mulled wine, and there were different
So actually, if I
types all
remember
over, right?
correctly, the Romans populated mulled wine, and it was a way to be able to consume wine that didn't taste so good.
Well, yeah, there's a lot
sure.
of that.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad wine.
Yeah, well, most wine in that period for the average person was pretty bad wine. Only the wealthiest of wealthy actually
Yeah.
could have good wine. And but over the years, the Scandinavian countries were the ones that adapted it the strongest.
Well,
And
it's
sort
because
of-
it was so cold
so
there.
cold.
They were
Yeah,
wanting to drink
yeah.
lots and lots of warm alcohol.
Yeah.
So it went out of vogue in the European countries
And you would think
and became
Yeah.
popular.
Canada and any of the cold climates would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think of mulled wine as a Canadian thing.
No, but I think any cooler climate you would migrate from.
Yeah, yeah. But
From Europe
there's other warm alcohol like rum toddies or
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that British though?
yeah.
Rum toddy.
Yeah.
So they get the rum from the Caribbean, but
But
they're in a cold London.
what was the cool German one? It was a very long name that I can't remember, but that was the one where it was you had a rum-soaked sugar cube, giant rum-soaked sugar cube, and you poured the
you poured
wine
the alcohol
over it, and it made sort of like a toasted sugar down into the
What are
mold.
you
It was
talking
mulled
about?
wine.
That's sort of what you do with absinthe too. When you pour
Yeah.
absinthe.
Yeah.
That's how I
But there was a German
Oh,
mulled
we got a
wine
flamingo.
like that.
Oh wow, look at that. Happy Halloween.
Careful on
So
those
yeah,
steps.
the Scandinavian is called glug.
Yeah, glug wine. Right?
Yeah,
I swear somebody's gonna go tumbling down that stair someday.
they're a little scary.
Did we ever find out about lights for the
I did
stairs?
reach out to him today, actually. I just about to bring that up, but figured maybe not business during our
No.
Facebook Live, but
Well,
Why
it's
not?
Halloween. Why not? He's talking about the lights on our stairs. So all these kids are coming
Yeah.
up.
yeah, still waiting.
Oh,
on
look
the
at all these
photo.
minions. Bob, can you get a picture? Get a picture of those.
Look at these guys. Wow.
We got a whole crew.
Get everybody to look around that Bob.
Everybody line up for a photo. There you go. Beautiful.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Nice group.
Awesome.
Great outfits, guys.
Who's the guy in the orange?
I can't remember his name. He's the villain.
Oh,
The villain in Minions.
What is that? Some
Minions.
cartoon or something?
Yeah. No, well, it was what was the original movie? It wasn't called Minions is
movie?
a spin-off. I forget.
this is past
It
my
just gets
time.
better as you get older.
Yeah,
Marissa, just so you
it's a
know,
DreamWorks
that little
animated
lapse of
series.
memory,
Yeah.
it just keeps getting better and
I know
better as you
Groot.
get older.
No, Grissom. I can't remember.
That's all
It's a
right.
great-
I can't remember anything
But
these days.
yeah, I did a Minions group costume once in college. So we had to. So I was always on the cross country team in college, and it being still during our regular season, we weren't allowed to be drinking at all, even if we were of age.
Right.
And so Halloween, of course, is a big college party weekend, but we couldn't participate. So we always did, we called it prom, but we had our own special cross-country team event where each gender team, the girls team, the boys team, each had a theme, and everybody would dress up, of course, that theme, and then we would put together, you would have a date from the other team, and we would all take a bunch of pictures, and it would alternate years which team had to cook for the
Way
other
too
team.
complicated.
It wasn't that complicated. It involved some planning. We sort of split it. One half had to cook the dinner, and the other half planned all the
Everybody
other
at the
stuff.
school had a high IQ, Bob.
I guess so,
This
yeah.
was one of those stuff
But yeah, but one year, all the girls were minions. One year we were all ninjas. We did McDonald's and all the farm animals my sophomore year. That was good. So we had, our team manager was McDonald's, and we had all the different farm animals. But it was fun. Group costumes were fun. Having a whole big crew of people all dressed up the same.
So if you're in town, we have a big bowl of candy right there.
Right.
And for all you adults out there, we have some mulled wine.
Big pot of mulled wine.
My cup disappeared pretty quick.
What?
It's easy drinking wine.
Do you need some more?
Maybe a little bit.
I'll get you, Randy will pour you some more. Sure.
Ranger Randy.
Randy, could use some more.
He's in control of the ladle. Easy peasy.
How's our supply, Randy? We good? Figure we'll probably if we don't get too. I don't know. We
We're
still.
in trouble. Top down,
Ready to
hit
fill
that
it-
right
fill me
off.
up?
On that
this?
thing?
What was
You have a good temperature control on that one?
Yeah, it's just on warm.
The old ones used to just, it would get too hot.
Oh yeah, it's just on warm right now.
Okay, good.
It's good temp. But we'll see if we have any left over. Maybe
The police
we'll
officer.
Oh,
with it.
that's fun. You bet.
Share some candy.
Oh, there we go. Despicable Me. That's the movie with the minions.
What's it called?
The movie Despicable Me.
Oh,
was
I've
the
actually heard
movie.
of that.
Yes, that was
You've
the
heard
movie,
it. Have
and
you seen
then
it?
there
I
was
have
a
not seen it.
sequel, and then a third sequel that was just called Minions because Minions were everybody's favorite characters from Despicable Me. So they got their own movie.
That's good. Bill and
Thanks,
Dee
Christine.
came in and got a glass of wine and sitting on the porch and watching
Watching
all the trick-or-treaters.
We have such a great porch for just
Yeah.
watching people go by. It's
That's nice.
We have been blasting Halloween music from this porch for 8 years. Ever since I learned that Meredith is a big place for trick or treating, we started this tradition.
It is quite amazing. I don't know of other towns that are this
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know of any
concentrated with people
downtowns.
trick-or-treating downtown.
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's
don't know
usually
places that do
suburbs
shops.
Or people
Yeah.
go to streets. I remember.
Well, there's a lot of side streets that incorporate like High Street and
No, I know. They're going. There's a lot of good side streets.
I don't know. I've always trick or treated in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
We had to walk miles to fill.
Floor and walk around
think-
all the apartments.
I think that is what
Go
some
to the third
apartment
floor,
complexes
go to all
do.
the
Yeah.
apartments.
Yeah.
Go to the fourth floor.
We looked out.
Right.
So I never did this because my parents were, too restrained and wouldn't let us. But where I grew up in
Too
Pennacook, New
restrained.
Hampshire.
Constrained.
Restrained.
Yes.
Your parents
So
were
in
restrained.
Pennacook,
Certain genetic
everybody, we do trick or treating on the 30th. It's called date night. So if you lived in Pennacook, you went trick or treating on the 30th, which meant that if you had nice parents, they could take you to Concord on the 31st, and you could go to somewhere
You
else.
could go twice.
You could go trick or treating
There you go,
twice
twice.
if you grew up in that area.
Wow.
It's
These
pretty
guys.
great.
Oh, Mario, Super Mario.
Look at these guys.
So yeah,
Cool,
I
great
I
outfits.
definitely had a lot of friends that would double trick or treat.
Awesome.
It is. I feel like every town I hear about too, there's always sort of the one street where
You guys are
that's
live, you know.
known for
You're
the
live to
big
Facebook.
candy bars.
Say hello to our live audience.
We have had several.
A few
several
more
kids
years, you'll have
asking-
some.
asking for some of the old line. What is that? We want some of that.
Maybe that's why the cop camped out over there too, to make sure no one's walking off with
With our
alcohol.
mulled
That's
cider.
good. We tell everybody they
Yeah.
need to consume it
Yep.
here. It's
And
all legal on
so
the up and up. Oh, the fire department coming through.
I heard the fire alarm go off.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey,
for that.
there's a
Yeah.
snail, Bob.
What? A
It's
snail?
a snail. She's right there.
A snail.
That's a good one.
A snail.
Those are- Bunny rabbits.
That's right, Randy the Ranger handed it out.
We had a giant chicken was one of our
We
first.
did have a chicken. I
first
saw the
customers.
chicken, yeah.
And then actually, about 5 minutes later, a dad came up the stairs and was like, "Has anybody seen a giant chicken?"
Is he kidding?
No, he was.
You serious?
He was. Yeah.
He lost his
He
chicken?
had lost his. The chicken wasn't too lost. The chicken was with mom and maybe a little brother, but
He was a
the dad got
6 foot tall
separated from his
chicken.
flock. Yeah, I know. I think
could see him from
I think
across
they had
the
turned up the
town.
side street.
Maybe they're blocking it off to let the fire truck go through. Probably.
They are, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, have a good night.
Hi, Leslie.
Thank you.
Oh, we have a whole family of scarecrows down there.
Looks like a scarecrow setup.
I love
Yeah.
like family themed costumes and group costumes.
Yeah,
They're so clever.
when they all dress up as
Yeah.
part of a theme.
I did one,
There's a
one other
hamburger
time
head.
in college. We did do you make like dresses out of duct tape. I mean, we were all vitamin waters.
Vitamin water?
Yeah, so we had cut out the letters. They were Bob's giving me this look. We made dresses out of duct
Vitamin
tape
water.
one year in college,
Oh,
and we all
duct
so they're very tight. Yeah, we had to cut out of it at the end of the night, but it was fun. There's some great pictures for that sort of thing.
You guys you're on live TV today. Say hello. That's the TV audience over there.
Wait, this is the news?
Well, it's our news. We're going out to the Facebook and YouTube world.
Hi, how are
Right
you?
there.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
how are you? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We're live. This is our Monday Night Live.
We heard there was a free tasting.
There is. Ready to see the guy in
there's
the
some mulled
cowboy
wine
hat.
for you. Oh no, there's some mulled
There
wine.
is mulled wine. You're gonna have some mulled wine.
Perfect.
We got a treat for the adults and we got treats for the kids.
Take care of the adults. Just see Randy for a little mulled wine there.
We should get Travis to come out here at one point too. Travis showed up this morning in full
Oh my
Frankenstein
goodness,
makeup.
I had to take a second look at Travis this morning when
Yeah.
he showed up. I
kept
came in, I'm
He
like,
had the
whoa.
bolts.
I know. I asked him, how did you do that? It's eyelash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwen, he did offer. Gwen, Travis's wife, was responsible for his makeup today, and she's also responsible for our scarecrow this year, pretty much.
Oh, she is.
And Travis mentioned this morning if we need any help with Christmas decorations,
Sign her
Right.
up.
it's available on call, and so I'm
That's
pretty psyched for
great.
that. I do love though. We do pretty well at Christmas. That every year I've been
Drop
here,
something.
it's very planned.
Right down
We have
the
sort of
stairs.
same things that we put up in the same places every year, and
Yeah.
put it all in labeled boxes, knowing which garland goes on
Yeah, you
which
got it
pillar.
down to a good system.
So it's a good system, but we're always can always be a little better. It'll always be good to have help. It's fun.
And a fresh set of eyes sometimes
Yeah.
comes up with a good
Plus, we
suggestion.
have the whole loft now too, so we added some stuff last year
that's
for
right.
it,
You
but not
gotta
very
do the
much.
loft.
Yeah. Just gonna need
We're
a
gonna have to
refill.
reload our bowl there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to reload
We got a
the
lot
bowl.
more candy inside.
Oh, there are the pickles.
It's like it's a party walking down the street right now.
Constant, yeah.
Lots of people out there.
It'd be great. I'd love to one year, whether I'm over here or if I'm handing out candy, to have one of those little
A lot of
people
candy,
count the
so.
clickers and actually count the
Reload
number
that bowl.
of people that we have.
Right.
Where it's like, oh, there's hundreds or there's this many or that
Look at
many.
this crazy thing. I don't know how he's gonna make it up the steps.
Oh man.
Tall purple thing.
Oh, Bob, don't give away all the nerds. I'm planning on eating those.
What?
You're handing out all the nerds. Those are the best ones.
I know. That's why I'm giving it away, because I'll end up eating them.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's a big
probably is.
problem.
That's true. Yeah.
I think there's a whole other bag of nerds, so you don't have
Okay.
to worry.
Okay.
Very good. You have plenty of leftovers.
Gotta have plenty of snacks. That's okay.
These
Now
are
it's
actually
for
a
Halloween.
favorite of mine.
Nerds,
What do they
Me
taste
too.
like? Never have.
sour.
Oh, they're
Sour
sour.
sugar
Sour fruity.
candies.
Oh,
You don't like sour ones?
my kids like those.
And they're crunchy.
Yeah. And I think nerds are my
Remember
favorite, or
Pop Rocks?
Skittles.
Oh, I remember Pop.
They're kind of they're a little pop
I like
they're,
that
they're
already.
not
They don't
quite
pop.
they're not as fizzly, but which is of course the point of Pop Rocks. But
Did you just down that whole box in one shot?
No, but almost.
couple shots.
You're a pro. You're a pro at the candy consumption.
It's been a problem all my life.
It's never too bad. I
I
don't
like
know.
this
I do
Halloween
like
music.
candy.
We got Beck playing.
That's interesting, yeah.
There's some, yeah.
Devil's haircut.
I hope there's no fire.
I know that'd be kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm more with salty snacks than candy. We used to also. I don't know if my mom is watching tonight. I'm broadcasting out how horrible my parents were. So not only did we not get to go trick or treating twice, but the rule at our house was at the end of the night of trick or treating, you would dump out all your candy, and you got to pick 10 pieces that were your pieces, and all the rest went into a big communal bowl for the whole family.
You didn't get to keep your candy?
Not all the candy, no.
Oh,
There was a certain
boy,
amount.
that'd be like...
Maybe it must have been more than 10, but there was a certain amount that you got to keep as like your candy that only you got to eat, but the rest got shared, which probably meant that I ate more of it in the end, really. But I remember also that because that was my candy that only I got, I remember like finding a container somewhere and like hiding that candy away somewhere in the corner of the kitchen.
Brings out
and
that
then,
sort of greed aspect of humans. I remember with my siblings, with my friends, how much you were getting.
Get their big handful.
Yeah.
How much can you grab?
I do remember, last year I remember like partway through the night, you start having somebody take one or two.
Yeah. Well, you distract them.
One favorite.
You scream and grab a big grab.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah. Oh, can I have one of those?
No, you can't.
Or
That's my candy. Get your own costume.
you had your time when you were young.
Yeah. Well, then it was when I became an adult and I understood
During
the concept of a job and money. And I could go to the store and buy a big bag.
That's right.
Oh my
candy.
goodness.
As much as I wanted, in fact.
Yeah.
That was dangerous.
How about that?
Welcome, everybody. You're all live. We're live on YouTube. Say hello to our camera.
It is
Great costumes.
a
Great
mob in the street
costumes.
right now. You shall see.
Mulled wine for the adults. Say hi to our YouTube audience. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
He must be a football player. No, he's a hockey player. Football.
It's a Bob. Come on. It's a Pats jersey.
Oh my God. It doesn't look like a Pat's helmet though.
I'm a cheerleader.
You're a cheerleader.
That's why I have to like
That's awesome. Can you do a cheer?
without my papa.
Oh no, not without
cheer
the
without
pom-poms.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right.
Very nice. You guys are all live on YouTube. Say hello. Hola.
Hola, señora.
Oh, there's a football player, Chief.
Yeah, he's got the
Way
full
to
helmet
go.
and everything. Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's got a knife. Watch out for that guy.
Oh. Very ghoulish.
I'll have to see. I also, I'm not a big scary movie fan, but Steve, of course, is, and so I have allowed him a couple of Halloween movies every year. Around this time,
What's his favorite Halloween movie?
Oh, I don't know. Honey, so we watched The Exorcist a couple weeks ago, but I think there's a couple more.
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh, that's fine. Like I love that type. We actually,
Yeah.
so we went. This was a great thing. So we live close enough to downtown that we could walk to the Colonial Theater downtown Laconia,
Right.
and they have fantastic shows there. So we've gone to a couple plays, and then for Halloween they did a movie marathon.
Oh, really?
So you could buy
Play
a
it all
ticket
night?
for everything, but we just did one. We went and saw The Addams Family on Saturday night, which was fantastic. But those are the type of Halloween movies I like.
Did you
Sort
do
of-
the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I've never done the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've
Have
seen
you?
it many times, but
I've never done it.
I've never done it. Love to. I know Red River Theater has done it before down in Concord.
They're doing it this
Never
year.
done it?
Do they do it every year?
They're doing it
doing
tonight?
this year.
They're doing it tonight?
I don't know.
Yeah,
if they're
I'd
doing
love
it,
to
though.
do that.
I saw it
That's
advertised.
the type of Halloween movie I like. The type that it's Halloweeny. It's not really scary, but it's still kind of written on an adult level. It's not quite a family movie.
Right.
Things like that, or Clue is another favorite. The actual scary ones, I'm not a fan.
Because just checking in, is the camera catching the right audience?
It's pretty
Yeah,
good,
you can see people. It
You can
has
see
been
people.
cutting out a little bit on and off, I think, because we're on Wi-Fi, not Ethernet. But
Technology.
yeah,
We should just hire a tech guy. Come in and wire. Look at this. Look how lit up that is.
Oh wow, that's a great costume.
that's another one
We're
that's
broadcast-
just.
say hi to our live audience.
Hello there.
No,
Here,
the camera's
here,
right
behind
there.
Right behind
Hello,
you.
YouTube.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, he's a showman. Nice job. It's going to be a YouTube star
It's
yeah.
gonna
today.
be a YouTube star.
Yep. Wow. Is it? I
That's
don't know. I
hilarious,
don't know
all
what
the
she
kids.
was, but that was
You see the older kids kind of get the attitude.
You guys are
Oh, yeah.
live on
I think-
YouTube
I think
tonight.
once you
Say
hit
hi
sort
to
of-
our YouTube audience.
I think once you hit the
What's that?
teenage
Hermit
years,
Woods.
you'll either get really
Hermit
into
Woods
costumes and
Winery,
do a
actually.
really clever, good job one, or you're just going out to get candy and you don't really do anything at all, and you get a mix. Marianne's here. Gary Parker's here. Gary said he's coming up next weekend. There you go. Yeah.
Handing out candy.
It was that. So I grew up, like I said, I grew up in Pennacook, which was, right in a suburb, like lots of houses, very dense. So I could go trick or treating
I
and
don't
hand
think
out
Pennacook
candy.
is dense.
It's I don't know.
I don't
At
know. I
least,
guess I don't know
the
Pennacook.
area I was in was.
Maybe downtown.
There's a downtown Pennacook. More dense than this?
No. Downtown Pennacook is smaller than this.
Okay,
Quite a
that's what I
bit.
thought.
But I was up near the park and the high school. It's blocks of houses.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
Feel
do
for a
it.
lot
But
of
then
candy.
in high school I moved out to Webster, where there is, half a mile between each house, and we no longer got trick-or-treaters. I remember actually when I first moved into Steve, and I was really excited to be in downtown Laconia, and it's like, oh, you can do candy. But I was away. I was still working up north, so I was away over Halloween, but I told him that he had to buy candy and hand out candy. And so he bought a bunch of candy, and then nobody came.
That was your plan.
We did. It took us a long time to eat that candy.
Did they do the big pumpkin thing?
They did. They did this
Yeah,
year.
but it wasn't much. I don't know if we were I think we were a street off. I think it was more focused over by the Belknap Mill.
And it was a
It
wall.
wasn't nearly what it was last year or the year before.
Well, it got off to a slow start this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
They in the very beginning of this year, they made the decision to cancel it.
Oh, so
And they
had
got
to-
some blowback about that. They didn't want it canceled. So
What, from COVID or what?
no, it was.
It's
just
happening
from
in Keene again too.
From a planning perspective, it was just
Okay.
it was a big effort to put on this event. And
The effort, the expense, or
yeah, so they made the decision to not do it this year. But then there was a lot of pushback, and so they decided at the last minute to do it. So that made it hard.
Yeah.
And I saw some pictures. There was a pretty
pretty
big gathering along the street
It
in
was
front of the Belknap Mill.
Yeah, so it kind of moved. Last year, it was all downtown.
It was over by
They
the train
closed off.
station at one
Yeah, they
point,
closed
yeah.
off the whole streets around the train
Last year?
station. I think that was last year.
It was.
I remember going
It's really
downtown for
unfortunate
it.
because it was taken off in 2019.
Right.
They had a
Maybe it
really
was
big
2019
year.
that we were there.
Huh?
Maybe that was the year that it was so big that we
Might
were
have been,
downtown for
but
it.
then COVID shut it down, and it just hasn't been able to get the
Yeah.
momentum back to do it again.
Well, and it's the sort of Laconia Keene thing too, because Pumpkin Fest was always a Keene thing,
Yeah,
and then it got shut down in Keene because it got sort
The
of too big
organizers
and
who
rowdy.
organized it in Keene brought it here.
Yeah, so then
Oh,
it
is
came
that
here,
right?
Yeah.
but now it's also happening again in Keene. So there's sort of I don't know, not
There's enough room in the state for two pumpkin.
there. I think so.
Oh yeah,
I think
you
so,
could have
for
them
sure.
at all the major towns.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys are live on YouTube. Say hello. Happy Halloween. There's a camera right there. Say hi.
Nice outfit.
Cool outfit. Scary. Look at he's
Beetle-
1 year old. He's already
Beetlejuice.
losing his hair.
That's Beetlejuice, right?
Mhm. That's I know I've seen that a couple times, but it's been years. I want to rewatch that one.
Beetlejuice. Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
that was a
Good
fun
classic.
movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that. Very creative.
Yeah, Matt remembers Keene. Yeah, he says Keene was the place of Halloween, but yeah.
He's not far from Keene. You're about 30
I
minutes
must have gone
south,
up,
right?
Yeah,
I went
college
one year.
kids.
Did you?
It was
Keene?
insane,
Down to
yeah.
Keene?
It was insane.
Really?
It was insane. They broke the world record for the number of carved pumpkins.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Keene.
Keene, New Hampshire.
The
Yep.
world record for the number of carved pumpkins. Lit carved pumpkins.
Thousands, I'm sure.
Probably tens
Probably
of thousands.
tens of thousands, yeah.
It was insane. I've never seen anything like it. There were
Yeah, I was gonna
pumpkins
say, if you
everywhere.
saw the one in if you saw Laconia a few years ago,
Yeah, I
it was
thought that
nothing
was
compared
pretty
to what-
amazing.
yeah.
But
They had
Nothing compared to what
a
they used to
tower
have.
in Keene that was 30, 40 feet high. In the shape of a triangle. Just,
yeah, they just
And then all down all the streets, and they worked hard at it.
Yeah.
So,
Geraldine says we should be asking people for some tricks too.
tricks?
Everybody's just taking the treats.
we don't want tricks.
that's right, no tricks. You need to do a trick for that cider.
Say hello. You're live on YouTube tonight. Say hello to the YouTube audience. That's a camera right there.
That little thing right here.
You're being watched. The whole world is watching. You're going to be a YouTuber? Well, this is your chance. There they are.
All right.
They're
yeah.
watching.
Here we go.
I feel nothing but fear.
Oh, well, it's Halloween, so that's okay.
You should use the word pumpkin fest.
Yeah. So we got drink.
Huh.
Yeah, that's fun.
Pumpkin fest.
Hello.
It's fun times.
Oh, you can have, we're going to have plenty of candy. They can take a couple.
Okay, there you go.
Excellent, Crystal. I like how she'll bring it down so little kids can reach in.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a fun setup.
Okay.
You know?
Sorry.
Happy Halloween. You guys are on YouTube. Say hello to our YouTube audience.
You made it, everybody.
You made it.
Nice costumes.
This is your 15 minutes right here. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
welcome. Happy Halloween.
Watch your step on the stairs.
Hey guys, happy Halloween. You guys are on YouTube today. Right there.
Yeah, you're going live.
Going live on
Oh,
YouTube.
I love the green costumes. That's so awesome.
It's a green.
Yeah.
It turns hollow, right?
Oh,
look
really?
at that.
Yeah.
I don't see the fireplace though.
It's
Oh
a
no, I
living
do.
room.
I see
Yep,
the living room.
it's a
Oh, there's a
There it
living
is.
room.
I see the living room. I see the big couch. I still don't know where it is.
Phantom living room.
It's some picture, probably that
Like a
Bob
stock
took
photo or
for architectural photography.
oh,
And it's
somehow
in his
found its
system
way.
somehow.
I don't know how it shows up on
Residual,
StreamYard.
It's the stock photo. Yeah,
but
that's so great.
Hello, happy Halloween. You're on YouTube.
Halloween.
Say hello to the YouTube audience. Right there.
God, this is keeping me toasty warm.
what's that?
My robe is keeping me nice and warm.
That's good.
So we were wearing these in the Florida heat.
Happy
this past
Halloween.
spring, but they weren't
Say hello. We're on
that
YouTube
bad.
today.
It's light enough. It actually kept us shaded.
We're on
which was
YouTube.
nice.
Hi, look at you. Must be a
When
pumpkin.
you're in hot, sunny weather, being covered over keeps you cooler
Yep.
than being exposed.
Yeah, we were surprised because I was worried about walking around Universal in
It's sort of
a big black robe.
counterintuitive, but it makes
Yeah.
sense. You see people in Saudi Arabia and they're just completely,
Yeah, but it's shade.
it's shade, basically shading your body.
Yeah. And I plan on wearing this, I don't know, maybe every Halloween. Nice having costume. I spent enough for it, I got to
See the
keep it.
motorcycle
The
bike.
guy on the bike.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
That's so great. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
We got a blind mouse coming up.
Blind mouse.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, we got two blind mice. Where's the third blind mouse?
Is there three blind mice?
There are three.
There are
one's
three,
in the
huh?
stroller.
Oh, one's in the stroller, I see.
Excellent.
The tiny blind mice.
You guys are on YouTube, by the way. Say hello.
Oh, hey.
We're going live tonight. Cheers. Cheers.
Yes.
That's funny. That's a great custom. 3 blind mice.
Yeah,
Family.
that was a good one.
What is that from? 3 blind mice.
Just a nursery rhyme.
Some nursery rhyme.
Oh, okay.
There's some crazy nursery
They
rhymes
all-
and stories that humans have been brought up on.
Well,
That are-
you,
Three blind
when
mice,
you
they-
read the
the
stories
farmer's
by
wife
some of
cuts off
those,
their tail.
Some are just
one of the most famous nursery rhymes is about the plague.
yeah.
It's a description
The,
of the plague.
Bring around the
roses.
roses.
Yeah.
They all fall down.
Well, fall down
down
dead.
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 Yep.
And we celebrate it.
Yeah, and
We
there's
Sing it to our children.
Yeah, this is great.
that's what. Well, yeah, three blind mice. They
Grimm's
it
fairy
ends with
tales. and-
the farmer's wife cuts off their tail
Yeah.
with a carving knife.
Oh, we have a king coming up.
Oh, we have a royal
Oh
presence.
yeah,
Royalty.
Bob, you should get a picture of
Royalty,
this.
that's
This
right.
is good.
You're
Very
welcome. Oh, we do have royalty. Look at
The whole
this.
family.
The king and the queen.
I'll be on. Oh, yeah.
Have a night with the king and the queen.
It's like a pageant of activity. People got a ninja,
Got a stitch.
got
Oh,
Cinderella.
you know, the 3, 4, and 5-year-old kids are the best.
Yeah.
I like the ones that are.
Happy Halloween. You guys are on
They're
YouTube.
just old enough to
Say
realize
hello.
that candy, but like
We're going
not much
live
beyond
tonight.
that. Those are pretty great.
I know it. We're breaking the record tonight. There'll be more trick or treaters tonight.
I think
than
next
ever.
year we need to get one of those people counters.
Yeah.
I'd like to actually count the number of people that we
Well,
get.
so last year, remember the year I took pictures?
Yeah.
I counted 300 because I took pictures of everybody that came
Oh,
up.
yeah.
There were 300 people. Kids.
Well, you know, you could, I know not everybody just takes one piece of candy, but you could count the number of people in the bag, say how many pieces of candy. So you could use that as a proxy.
Remember, we were talking about the handful.
This is Meredith. This is not the 80s,
Oh, I don't,
70s.
yeah, I've done this for a long time.
How many total handfuls have you?
How many grabs? None.
That's
Wow.
what I'm telling you,
I
Bob.
actually had a boy grab 2 and put one back. And I was like, what are you thinking?
Wow.
See, times have changed, Bob.
Yes.
It's hard. Gold
We've
could
gotten
be
more
doing.
polite. Well, I grew up in the sticks.
Yeah.
You get conflicting messages. Like sometimes, parents say you can only take one, or like some houses will say you can only take one, whereas others say like, oh, grab as much as you want.
Right.
Sometimes you get to pick. Sometimes they hand you a candy and you don't get to choose which one you want, which is just the worst.
Ah, they're empty. YouTube live tonight. Say hello to our YouTube
Yeah, there you
audience.
go. There you are. Time in the limelight. Yeah, nice.
Very good.
There we go. There we go.
Wonder who's watching you.
Oh, we've got a
The
sleeping
whole
dinosaur.
world. The whole world. Is that the last of it?
No, there's still some in there.
There you go. His handful.
Yeah, see?
There you go.
See? Thankfully, his hand's kind of small, so we can't really
only
fit
one.
that much in there.
It's the only one. It's
Ooh.
because his
Oh,
bags
these are
being
cool,
dropped
Bob.
in at that moment.
Oh, nice costumes. Say hi to YouTube audience. We are live tonight on
That's the
YouTube.
camera right there.
You are. We're live on YouTube. Say hi.
Those are
And then say
cool.
trick or treat.
Those are sweet.
That's a cool
are the
mask
tricks?
that's lit
What are the
up.
tricks for
That's
the
pretty cool. I gotta get one of those. Bye. Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween.
Say hi to our YouTube audience.
Wow, especially with that outfit.
Yeah, those are great. Oh, we're nearing our
Hello,
end.
YouTube audience.
Is
Yeah,
that
we're,
from Squid Games? Is that what that outfit was about?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
They
They
look
didn't have those maps.
They didn't need the
There were a lot of those last year.
The circle or the triangle. Or the
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
actually, that's got to be I don't know, some sort of like a history note that people should be keeping track of. You know, what the most popular Halloween costume is every year, because
Right.
so much of it reflects sort of current culture and.
I bet people, that are doing product design
That's
and
true,
marketing,
yeah.
they pay attention to that
For sure.
closely, probably.
Yeah, we are hitting our hour mark actually.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Yeah, I know.
Happy Halloween. You guys are live on YouTube tonight. Say hello.
Thank you.
Bob, do you have any closing arguments? We're at our hour.
Closing arguments.
Closing arguments.
What would I argue?
What do you?
I would argue that we
Am
will
I
be
guilty?
here next week.
We will.
Tasting wine.
Yes. You will be a little more organized.
Yeah. I almost don't want to turn it off. I want to keep sharing all these
Okay, if you want.
costumes.
Yeah. We've lost a few. Matt had to leave to go hand out candy himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
Well,
Good.
this was fun. I hope everybody
Thanks,
enjoyed
everybody.
it. It was a little impromptu sitting out here on the deck, so I don't know.
We like doing that sort of thing.
yeah, these are
so-
great. But yeah,
All right, we're gonna go walk down the street and grab candy from
Get
other
some
places.
candy, yeah.
Let's go get some candy, guys. We're all
I'm gonna grab a big handful from my own bowl right over
one at
there.
a time, Bob.
One at a time?
Yes,
at a
one at a
time.
time now.
Chris-
Crystal's gonna keep me from grabbing the big
That's right.
handful.
yeah, she's guarding it.
It's gonna keep you on
You
it.
guys run live on YouTube. Say hello.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Awesome. Have a great
Thanks
night.
everyone for joining.
Bye. All right, so we'll see everybody next week for the big.
See you all next week.